asked me if I'd write her a song, so I wrote her a song for her awesome show. Her show is cool and it's lots of fun, so get your popcorn ready, everyone. Who will she interview on her show today? The Jonas Brothers or Nick Lachey? It's the Awesome Ashley Show. The Awesome Ashley Show. The Awesome Ashley Show. La, la, la,
Hi, welcome to the Awesome Ashley Show. Today I have a three very special guests. Usually they're on the radio, so I don't know if they're used to being on TV.
Of course we are.
Welcome to the Good Morning Show from Q97.9.
Hi, Awesome.
Hey.
Ashley, do you prefer Awesome or Ashley?
We call you Awesome?
Yes.
Mrs.
I
Ashley.
haven't interviewed you guys since 10 years.
I
That's
know.
a long time.
None of us have changed a bit.
And Lou is new to the crew.
Yeah, it's been
Hi.
more than 10 years. It's been infinity years for me. Thanks for mentioning it.
New to the crew. How does it feel to have your own radio show?
Oh, my God.
You've been doing it for a long time.
I don't know. How's it feel to have your own TV show?
That's the better
Yes,
question.
I've had my nails done. We love it.
Yeah.
It's great. It's
With
really
the
fun.
possible exception of the alarm going off at 3:30 every morning.
That's early.
As many years as I've done this, that never you get used to, ever.
But thank you so much for the espresso bar when we came in today, because that's just what we needed. A little pick-me-up in the afternoon. Thank you so much for that.
How do you guys keep this conversation going on a radio show?
Luckily, we only have to do it
There's
3
just
minutes at a time.
Long silences in between.
Actually, Lou's an amazing conversationalist, because she is like her own little ball of energy, where sometimes Jeff and I will just be like, because she'll be over there talking to herself, usually in a foreign accent,
You gotta keep
or
that
singing to a
conversation
song, or using her Rubik's Cube. And so Lou and I don't shut up throughout the entire show, pretty much.
So what do you do, Jeff? Just sit there and watch them?
Yeah, this is what we see of Jeff all morning.
Yeah. I'm doing my own thing, working on the show. They're just.
Jeff,
Because
we've been talking to you for 5 minutes.
I don't know if we told you this. They're besties. They as soon see, as soon as Lou joined the show, it was like chemistry unlike anything we've ever seen, and the two of them now are practically inseparable.
Well, there's a reason. We have a connection. We're both from Idaho.
So you guys didn't
Right?
know each other?
No,
Rando.
Yep.
I know, hard to believe. There's more than 2 people in Idaho. You didn't know each other already?
Idaho, I don't know if you're familiar. Awesome.
No.
But it's like Maine. It's huge. It's a big state. It's got a top and a bottom, like the northern Maine and southern Maine. She's from northern Maine.
I'm from the
from
county?
southern Maine. Yeah, she's basically the county, and I'm Cumberland County.
state's got
of Idaho. Not every state.
Every state's
You
got
think Rhode
a
Island
north and
has-
a
You think Rhode Island
top
has
and a
Rhode
bottom.
Island?
They
Rhode
all have
Island.
one.
Massachusetts?
There's a
like 20 minutes.
part of Rhode Island. There's a southern part of Rhode Island.
No,
But they
I am
go to
speaking
each other.
metaphorically.
Oh, I'm speaking logically.
Of
Welcome to the
course.
biggest problem we have with
Yeah.
Jeff.
It's not a problem.
Mr. Logic, cold to the
Over.
death.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know what he said? Let me tell you a little something. Have you heard about the 9 maternity nurses who are all pregnant over at Maine Med?
I saw a picture on Facebook.
Yeah.
But that's
Yes.
basically. I didn't
That's all
read
you need to
anything
know.
about it.
That's the backstory.
There's a saying, must be something in the water, right? It's just a saying that everybody's
Everybody's
pregnant.
there is pregnant.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Must be something in the water.
Yeah.
This one says you can't get pregnant by drinking water.
It's true.
You think?
It's the first thing they taught me in school.
The first thing. That might be a little young.
Kids,
Kindergartners.
Public
you'll learn
service
your
announcement.
ABCs
Get something out
in
of the
enough
way.
time. But first, we want to tell you about water. Yeah, so
Be careful of it.
he's the logical one. We're the goofy ones.
But you need that. You need both,
Yeah.
right?
No, that's true.
How do you deal with these two?
I don't, honestly. It's not nearly as bad as we make it. I mean, to be honest, the three of us really actually do mesh very well because we are so different. Although these two are probably more alike than anyone else I've ever worked with. But it's because we all have 3 different personalities that it makes the show entertaining, I think.
How do you come up with topics for the radio? Because it must be hard to talk. Like with me, I interact. Like I talk. I have different. But how do you come up with different topics?
That's a
for people to
great
keep-
question.
Do you have any topics for us?
Go ahead.
Can you give us your brainstorm page, Ashley?
We actually,
I love big nails.
trust me, we'll be talking about that tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? It's all about what we try to think what's important to our listeners because they have very busy lives. So we try to stay out of politics,
Yeah, that's a good one to stay.
especially
I have to drag her
nowadays.
kicking and screaming out of politics sometimes.
Well, sometimes it just really gets to me. Anyway, and we try to think of things that are in people's lives. Like this week, it's about school vacation.
Yeah, because it's April vacation.
Right. So a lot of parents are dealing with, what to do with their kids, or they're away with their kids, or there's something. It's kids, they're not leaving the house. So, that was a topic. And just because it's sort of
Because
everybody's mind.
Everything's electronic now. So like all the kids want to be in front of the TV or a computer.
Yeah.
And like
too.
Yeah, he's just
Not
a
just
big
the kids.
kid. Yeah.
Big kid over here. Yeah.
So just, anything can become a topic, truly. You just got to read a lot, and I say watch a lot of TV. Catch the Awesome Ashley show.
How did the Q van because I know you guys had to do bring the kids to school. How does that work? Because you can
Very stressfully.
you can hear about it on the radio, but you can't actually see it.
Right.
So I was like, that must be interesting. So how does that process work? Do you just pick random people to take the Q van, or
We have people write to us and tell us why they would want Lou to come and take them to school in the Q van.
how was that?
Why
fun?
would they want that? Why would I want that? Good question, Ashley.
Was that fun?
They made me.
We did. We made her do it.
Yeah.
But it was
Lori
great.
was originally going to do it, and then in the meeting that we were talking about it, she was like, "Oh yeah," and then I'll talk to kids as they go to school, and I was like, "Whoa! I'm so glad I'm not doing that. I would freak out." And everybody was like,
You would?
"Like,
So we thought that would be a better
interesting."
audio to
Yeah.
have Lou
Me freaking
out,
more than the kid.
taking kids to school, having
many-
to drive them.
How many kids can actually fit in the van? Because that
One.
One.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but it's
There are 2
illegally
seats.
25 in the
it's
back.
like a huge van though, like.
It's
Yeah.
the
Yeah, it's
seating
like
area is very small.
Yeah.
It's really like 90% of it is storage.
in the back, and
Yeah.
it's filled with.
Yeah, it's not like a bus.
It's got
Very-
like sound equipment and like
I don't even know
those
what
big
half the
tents
stuff-
that we've set
things.
up at remotes and
Boxes of stuff.
yeah, we should probably clear out that van.
So, I mean, we've all ridden
I
in the
just gave
back.
you an idea. Clear it up.
Yeah, hey.
So yeah, one person can safely and legally ride in that van. So Lou took one kid to school
Every day.
every day.
Yeah.
So it's like a different person every day.
Yes.
Yep, at different
And
schools.
I love kids. It wasn't that I don't like kids, but I'm so stressed out by the first day of school.
Yeah.
I thought everybody, like, why would you want to talk to a stranger on the first day of school?
You're not a
sounds
stranger.
So
You're Lou.
You're Lou on Q97.9. Everybody hears you in the morning.
I don't hear me in the morning. I'm a stranger to myself.
She did a great job.
Oh, God.
And she
It's
was
terrifying.
way more nervous than the kids. She
Oh, yeah.
really was.
Because you had to find out where they lived. Did you have to pick them up
And
from the house?
Find their school.
Pick them up
Got
from the
Duncan
house
on the way.
and get Duncan on the way.
Yeah.
We promised that to the kids. We're like,
I love Dunkin'. Or no, Roman Joe's. Roman Joe's is my new favorite.
is it?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. The chai tea.
Yeah. Oh.
So good.
Well,
Okay, good to know.
I'm
I
addicted
love chai
leave
tea.
here and
I'm
go to the green
addicted to
room.
it.
We'll probably have samples of that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
There's no product placement on this show.
Stop talking about a Roman Joe's awesome.
She started it.
I started it. And then I think it was last year you married someone, or it was like a contest where you got to
yeah.
marry. How did that work?
Wow, she remembers things I don't even remember.
See, because
I remember that.
I'm like a Q listener, so I listen to like. See,
God
I pay
love ya.
attention.
Nice.
I love it. Yep, we had a redneck wedding, and we rednecked it right up. We had a redneck Maine wedding, and
So
we
was
had,
it actually in the radio station or like?
Yep. Because I can marry
Okay,
people.
because that radio station is like small.
Yeah.
Like.
Studio is
Studio is
small,
small.
so we moved it to the conference
Okay, because
room.
I was going to say the studio.
No, the studio is just too small. You couldn't have any guests. So we had this couple that wanted to have a redneck wedding. They wore Carhartt as their
How'd you
outfits.
pick them? Because there must have been so many people. Like.
So many.
Were there really?
Because- Yeah, and not.
Yeah, there was a lot of people.
Like wedding is a big thing. I
I
wasn't
know.
on the show yet when that happened.
Trust me, I know. I thought no one
one's
is going to
gonna
do
want
this,
this.
and so many people wanted us to marry them in a red. The thing is that it was a redneck wedding. So the first toast was Alan's coffee brandy.
Yeah.
Sorry, placement again. The wedding cake was just a bunch of Dunkin' Donuts stacked on top of each other.
Placement again.
Yeah, we had. We actually had the conference room done by a wedding planner who did it up Maine as Maine can be with a deer head on the wall, 2 deer heads.
Oh my
on the
God.
wall, and I
Yeah,
wore-
see, because look, like I needed her to explain this because it's hard to like imagine it because you're listening to it, but it's hard to
Now,
imagine it.
So for a lot of things that are visual and hard to imagine, we'll take video. We'll throw it up on the website kind
Yeah,
of thing.
on
Which you can get on
Instagram.
our app, Q app.
I have it already.
Good, yo. I lost my thing last time I did. So, and then I wore, as the officiant, I wore a hunting vest.
First time ever.
Because I got dressed up for it. And then, gosh, we had, I think as the witness, we had, from Big Apple, Uncle Rick. Uncle
Uncle
Oh, that is a real person? Is that a real person or is that just?
He's a real person,
person.
Ashley, and so is Santa. Okay. And, yeah, Uncle Rick was the witness. And I'm trying to think what other main.
Mother couldn't make it.
The honeymoon was in Poland.
Yeah, where was
It was in Poland.
I don't even know where Poland is.
Maine. It's just outside of Oxford. We set them up.
Oh, up by Poland Spring.
Yeah, by Poland Spring.
Where
You
the
know-
water comes
You
from.
know when you go to the casino and there's that little inn on the right? Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
put them up there for a
Oh,
weekend.
wow. A tour of
For a whole
the
weekend.
water
It's actually a very nice
company.
For 2
Oh, I
days?
stayed there. It's delightful. And they were hysterical, yeah, because we wanted them to have an international honeymoon. So Poland,
Yeah.
Maine,
International.
as much as you can
We
get.
went to Poland for our
Yeah,
anniversary. Poland.
it's
Norway, Oxford,
deli-
and Paris were all right up the street.
Yeah, there was.
World tour.
I don't know where.
Sweden's
Rome.
out there.
We
So,
could've gone to
so were they
Mexico.
allowed to invite guests? I mean, how did that work?
Well, their family, they had a couple of kids between them, so the kids came.
Yeah.
And a couple of friends came too, yeah. But it wasn't a big, we could only seat so many. And we had it all set up. We had a trestle type of thing that they stood under, and by the power vested in me.
And then, I don't know if it was this year or last year, you met Patrick Dempsey.
I have yet to meet him.
I met him twice.
What?
Did you?
He jumped the fence for me the first time.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he
If there
jump
were
the-
a mic you could drop.
Did he jump the fence for you, Lori?
No, he didn't drop the fence. And is that a euphemism?
Jump.
Jump the fence. Yeah. I don't know what
He
drop
dropped his
the
fence
fence.
for
I don't know what
Ashley.
that is. This is a regular occurrence, by
I
the way.
told you I
Hey,
had
what?
problems.
Hey, what now? She's half deaf.
Those kids and all their
Give
talk,
her.
I can't figure out all these sayings.
Our bad ear gives us so much
Did I say
entertainment.
jump the fence? I did say that, didn't
Yeah,
I?
yeah, everybody
you
else
did.
said jump
Right.
the fence. Yeah, yeah.
She's in her own little world over there.
And to answer your question, no, actually, no, he didn't jump any fence for me, okay? I've only met Patrick, I met him, I met him last year at the challenge.
Okay, so it was last year. I have a good memory.
You have a
guess
great
so.
memory, but the first time I met Patrick Dempsey was in 2008 when he started the Dempsey Center up in Lewiston.
Oh my God, that's a fantastic.
An
I
amazing.
took a tour, because I had to drop off my the whole donation money that I collected, and they gave me a tour. It's beautiful.
It's such a a great place and such a great cause. So when he first came to Maine to open it, he had a press conference, and a lot of important people were there in the news, like Kim Block,
Yeah.
Cindy Williams, you know, all the actual real reporters, and me.
And you.
For radio, right? And everybody's asking these really intelligent, well thought out questions. And then I was like, I got a question for you, Patrick. So guess what I asked him?
What?
Do you need a ride to the airport?
Did you give him a ride?
Oh, he said no.
Oh, what a shocker.
No.
I know. Everyone's like, well, the first time I met him, everyone's like, why didn't you ask him? I was shaking. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I almost had to interview him alone because these guys were out of town, and sometimes interviews come up last minute.
yeah. Well, did you have to interview him on the phone or like in person?
I was going
Oh my
to
God,
have
I'd
to
be
in
shaking.
person.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I
she was a
immediately,
wreck.
my knees were like, dunk, 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 dunk. I was like, what do I say? What do I ask? And I was like, good luck. I'll see you later.
Because
Texting
all I
Lori.
did when I was there at the Dempsey, you know, we did the walk and they give you food after. So I was sitting down eating my food, and my friend goes, "There's Patrick Dempsey." So what do? Like, just say, "Hey, Patrick!" I didn't think he heard me. Like I'm Malky, didn't think he heard me because I'm
Right.
just so, like short compared to everyone else. Because when everyone's standing up, I'm just sitting down. Like I didn't think anyone could see me. And he like ran over to me, and then he jumped the fence, and then I took a picture, and then he's gone. I'm like, I didn't even get to say bye to him. I'm like, he's gone. He disappeared. Will you write
Romantic
to me?
tale.
Will you write to me?
And then he
Patrick?
disappeared into the night. And I never saw him again.
He is
Well, I saw him the year after, but
he is
guys have a
as
pattern.
nice as he is handsome. And
Yep.
he is
Boy, is that nice.
yeah. Do you have a hose in here? It's getting a little.
Get a little hot in here.
that's why I had to take my sweater off. I was
He's
like,
a genuinely nice, giving guy. I'm really glad. Because you know how sometimes you meet celebrities, I'm sure you've met them all because
Yeah.
you're on TV. But you meet them and you're super disappointed. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. It seemed kind of rude. Yeah.
so did you have to interview him by yourself?
No, it had to. He had to
yeah.
fly out. Ultimately, it was like a last second that he had a little more time in Portland that he had planned.
Yeah.
But then it ended up not happening, and boy, was that a relief.
Yeah, she was thrilled and disappointed all at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
Like, ha! Oh.
No, you guys want to hear a funny story that happened to me like last month? Okay, like I'm used to having my TV show. I'm used to interviewing people. So one of my teachers I used to go to school with, he's a really good friend of mine, Ben Fogg. So he asked me to like talk in front of like a sixth grade class. So I thought it was just one sixth grade class. It was whole entire sixth grade class. I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, am I gonna pass out? Like, he's like, you can do this. You have your own TV show. I'm like, yeah,
No.
but not in front of like
Yeah.
sixth grade kids.
No.
And I thought it was one class. It was like
Oh my
100
God.
kids. So I was like, it was like lunch break or whatever, and they were coming. I'm like, I thought it was one class. He goes, no, it's 100 kids. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I'm like freaking out. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this.
All right, well, let me ask you something. Because there's times when you get nervous.
Yeah.
How do you calm yourself down?
I don't know. It's just like mentally.
It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
I'm not gonna pass out. I'm not gonna pass out. But I did good, so.
Of course you did.
But I was like, oh my god, I've never like, I have my own TV show, so you'd think I'd like not be nervous, but I was like sweating.
No, people think that about radio too. They're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, that's so terrifying. You're talking about like the whole city, beyond the city, like that's so many people listening. And I'm like, that's just me and Laurie and Jeff in a room,
Yeah.
hanging out.
You mean people can hear us?
Wait, what?
What?
This is on the radio?
Yeah, because when I got interviewed for the Markathon, I think you were there.
Yeah.
The year I was there, and I'm like, I'm not used to this, Mark. Like, what am I supposed to do? He's like, so he just sticks the mic in front of me. I'm like, oh my god, this is like live. I can't like edit it or anything. And like, he's like, you're fine. I'm like, no, I'm sweating. But it worked out fine. But I'm like, how do you people do it? I'm like, I don't know.
By the way, I saw Mark, and he said, hey, I see you're going to be on the Awesome Ashley show. And I said, yeah. And she goes, say hi to her for me. So Mark says hi.
I saw him last weekend too.
Man, you are everywhere.
know.
You're like Visa. You're everywhere we want to be.
And this is actually my first.
That's their slogan.
I
The
know.
placement already.
This is actually my first show off the mountain. So
Yeah, what
I'm
mountain
all
is
done
that?
skiing. Sunday River,
With Maine Adaptive?
Maine Adaptive. They're awesome.
Yeah, I know. I host their ski-a-thon every year.
I know we should we should meet up there.
And I said, why? Don't remember seeing you at the ski-a-thon. And you said,
I'm here.
don't do the ski-a-thon. You've got to do the ski-a-thon, Ashley.
I've never
It's
done it before.
Amazing. It's, what's that word? Awesome.
Yeah,
You'd love
perfect
it.
for you.
Yeah, you'd love it. It's so much fun. It's such a great day. And you get a T-shirt.
Did you go this? Yeah, you went this year.
I went this
Was
year.
it cold?
Yes, it was cold.
Was that the problem you have with skiing? Because I don't know if you knew this.
It's cold.
Oh, you're a summer skier. Okay.
I surf too.
You surf?
What?
Yeah.
God, I'm way too afraid to surf.
You guys never heard of Special Surfers?
No, but I want to know.
You should have them on the radio. They're awesome.
So cool.
It's a nonprofit. They help people in wheelchairs surf.
Wow.
And what they do is
That's
they put
insane.
They put a regular beach chair, like a regular, beach chair like you sit in. They strap it to the board, and then
Sounds
they
a little podunk.
well, that's basically.
Yeah, with duct taping, you're fine.
Tell me it's a little more high tech than that, Ashley. So, is it cool? to do?
Yeah, it's cool. And then you get wet.
Yeah, you get wet.
I don't know if you knew.
Again, with the elements thing.
I don't
Skiing is
even know how to
cold.
swim. So,
Are you serious?
yeah.
Can't go
I grew up
anywhere near
in-
water with her.
You can. There are things called life jackets.
Have you heard of a pool?
You pool? Yes, I have heard of a pool, and I go into a pool, but I need a noodle. Or you know one of those little noodles?
You know that 5-year-olds have?
The floaty arms are too small. They don't fit her.
Yeah, they don't. With my big giant muscles.
Just on her little wrists. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'll let you borrow mine. There you go. You can have mine.
I love being in a pool. I just don't like being in water over my head.
Because that's a problem, because she can't get out of it.
Which is like 4-foot deep water.
Right.
Okay, A, it's not, and B, it's close. But I love being in a pool with a noodle. I'll do it all day.
I'd like to see that.
So, Lou, when did you officially start the Q97.9?
January of last year. So now I've been there a year and a few months. And I almost didn't start that day because right before New Year's, I had a wedding in Florida. And so I went down to Florida and was there for like the week before I started up here. I was super excited for my new job, got this wedding out of the way, little vacation before my new job started. And then like snowmageddon happened in the southeast, I guess. It was like all Florida, and South Carolina, and Georgia, and up to all the way up to Virginia. All the flights kept getting delayed or canceled.
Yeah.
And so my boyfriend and I kept like driving from one city to the next, just like chasing airports.
I forgot that.
And I was supposed to get back like days before my first day on the Q, which like plenty of time, get settled in Portland because I was moving up from Boston.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting to Boston the day before my job here started.
Well,
And we had to drive up.
And she's still not here.
We ended up.
She's
Still
still
working
not,
my way up.
still
I'll
not
make
even
it
in the state yet.
eventually. Yeah. So it was very stressful week before I started, but once I was here, it was great.
well, it's nice to finally meet you in person because
Yeah,
I hear you,
you too.
I hear you on the radio all the time.
I know, I see you on the TV all the time, so it's nice to
I
finally
know,
get
but
invited.
I'm on YouTube too.
Jeez, you fancy Ashley.
Do you guys have any YouTube videos yet?
Oh, yeah.
We have a few YouTubes out there on the YouTube.
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff on Instagram too.
Yeah.
We sort of have to. It's part of the job, even though it's radio.
Yeah.
We do a lot of social stuff.
Because it's social media. Everybody does social media now.
Right.
Back when I started, no one knew what I looked like. That changed quick.
Yeah, like
You're Jeff.
Sorry, everybody.
Did you guys start together? Because
No.
you guys been on the radio forever.
Yeah. No,
Just
Lori-
pointing out there.
Lori and I have both been doing radio
You're
about
really
the same
old.
amount of time.
Yeah, we've been in
I
radio.
was trying to be nice about it.
Yeah, that's fine. No. I've accepted the fact that I am
both
older
very
than dirt.
gray.
I've accepted that she's older than older dirt.
Right, because he may be dirt, but I'm older than
Yeah.
he is. So,
I-
yeah.
So I started out at the Q in 1996. I started doing afternoons and then got moved to mornings with Meredith, just Meredith.
Yeah.
I want to say around 2000,
So
2001.
it was just you and Meredith.
Just the
first.
two of us. And then when 2002, she joined the show.
Hi.
And she has left
And
since.
she has not left since. Meredith did, but she's still here.
Yeah. Meredith left. Then
And then
Kylie
you had
came. Kylie came and left. And then
I think I met Kylie at the studio.
yep.
See, the thing is, we don't know how to do anything else. So we're going to be there till they kick us out.
Right. Honestly. If I had to get a real job, like my parents always wanted me to get, I don't know what that would be.
That was actually my next question. What would your job be if you weren't on the radio?
I almost went to school for computer programming, but
Well,
I
that
could
seems
s-
like a good fit.
I could
seems
see
like
you
it
doing
would have been
that.
perfect
Yeah.
because maybe I could have invented
Less
Facebook.
interaction with
Yeah.
people.
I probably own a food truck. I've always wanted to.
I could see you do that too.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey!
Oh!
See her going
Don't you
bankrupt.
guys do that with the Q 97.9, like a food truck?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do street
I
eats and
forget what
beats.
it's called.
Street eats and
Oh,
beats.
yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Forgive me, I listen to Q 97.9, but I don't remember
Everything.
everything.
There will
I
be a
worked there and I don't
smoke
remember
quiz, yeah.
everything.
What would you be doing, Lou?
Do I have to think about that?
No.
I don't know, probably something with kids. I had a lot of different jobs. Like I taught swimming a few years ago, and I originally thought I was gonna be a psychologist, like developmental psychology. And then I was like, oh, my favorite part of this is just playing with kids, so maybe I shouldn't go to get a PhD in this. It's a lot.
Don't need a PhD for radio,
Nope.
actually.
Just hop right on the air.
How did they pick you? I mean, did you just apply and?
This is such a great story. Tell her the one thing that you did that got us all to say, "Oh my God!"
Yeah, how did?
There was one thing that, because she sent some audio. You were doing some bits down at a station in Boston.
Yeah.
And there was one that made all of us go.
So were you on a radio before?
I wasn't officially like on air. I was at the front desk of CBS in radio, and then
Never
I
heard of
just
them.
really want. Yeah, it's a very small company. You probably never knew of them. But I was just at the front desk, and I really wanted to be on air, and so I would go around Boston and like record random interviews with people on the street, and like pranks and stuff to get on air. And one of them was crying on command. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That one?
Yeah, and so so on I think it was like Receptionist Day or like one of those kind of random holidays that has a day assigned to it, but nobody knows what it is. I went on the street and I was like, "So what are you doing for Receptionist Day this week?" And they'd be like, "Oh, is that? I don't know. Never heard of that." And I'd be like, "Oh, well, I'm a receptionist actually, and I'm just realizing that like nobody really appreciates receptionists how they should." And they'd be like, "I'm so sorry. We're outside of a Walgreens. Can I grab you some candy or something?"
Can you grab me some chocolate?
Well, I made bank that day. I got an iTunes card. I got chocolate. They were like, "Can I get you like a greeting card for it?" And I was like, "Yeah, they've got a whole aisle, I think, in there. Receptionist Day, you'll see them. Just go in." Yeah, I got a lot of like thank you cards.
And it was so cool how she had the backbone to do that.
Yeah.
That we were like, "Oh, we got to get this girl on this station
Yeah, it's-
right now."
So now I cry on command every morning for them.
Cry, Lou.
Sometimes it's real.
Only when it's Jeff talking to me.
How did I think it's called shred? Because I
Shred your ass.
Yeah.
shred. Yeah, how did that go? Because I hate Valentine's Day, so I just want
God.
to hear how that
You
went.
should have come down and seen us. There's
Oh my God.
I just literally hate Valentine's Day. That's like
It was
that's not a holiday in my subject. In my
it
Yeah.
was so funny. And we had this one woman come down and bring some stuff down, and we were stuffing it into this big shredder that Kennebec Equipment Rental gave to us to use. And there was this really cool guy that was helping us out. And we kept jamming his shredder because we were putting in like couch cushions.
Yeah, it's not
Don't
really built for
shred
that.
a couch cushion. Kids at home, don't do that. It
Biggest
does-
mess you'll ever see.
Yeah. And then just because he was late,
Yeah.
we took Jeff's cardboard cutout and we put that in.
Of what? Justin Bieber?
Jeff here.
Just
here.
Jeff.
Just Jeff. His cardboard cutout we put into
Of
the
him.
shredder. And it took
So he was
everything.
shredded up to about here.
We have Jeff's
All you could see was his face.
Yeah, we have
We
Jeff's
still have
head
it.
still at the studio,
Yeah.
just sort of stuck on a shelf.
Not for much longer.
But it went really well.
Yeah, we
It
just
was
wanted
fun.
to give Valentine's Day to like the people who hate Valentine's Day.
Right, because there's people who hate Valentine's Day.
That would
Yeah.
have been me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just shred your
You're
ex.
not
Bring your
alone.
stuff down. Yeah.
And then you also do Cans for a Cure. How does that work? I know you do it every year. It's a thing that you guys do for breast cancer, right?
Yes, and this will be our 17th year.
Holy moly.
Yeah,
17th year of doing it in October, and it's a huge undertaking. This year, last year we raised $100,000. That's our goal again
That's
this year.
amazing.
That's 2 million bottles and cans. Listen,
So how do you
if you have any, if you have any bottles and cans out, hi. If you have any bottles and cans and you'd like to help out a great cause, start collecting them, because in October I'm going to be begging for them. Okay. Okay.
Oh, it gets desperate.
It's such a huge undertaking, but it's for such a great cause.
Yeah.
And so many people in Maine are fighting cancer and breast cancer, and the money goes to help them and their families, because so many services are free, and we want to keep them that way with the Dempsey Center. And
Yes.
so it's a really, it's a passionate cause. I lost my mom to breast cancer, and so many people have died from it, and we want to help those that
Get in the butt.
Yeah.
kick it in the butt, absolutely. So it's a passion project for all of us. It takes over our lives. You know, we live at the main mall, literally, in an RV.
So what do you guys do at the mall? Just pass out, like, say, listen to Q97.9. Like,
Jeff mans the tent there. We
Yeah.
have a huge tent, and you can bring down your donations, cans, bottles, money, whatever. And then Lou and I get in cute box trucks.
We each have our own box
truck, big giant 16-foot box trucks, and we go and we drive around Maine, and we go and collect bottles and cans from companies or money or
do you guys
whatever
take
the
your own
donation.
vehicle, or do you have the Q band?
Oh no, these are box trucks that one is
Huge.
from Bill Dodge. They're huge.
rent 'em,
They're
yeah.
I mean, they're huge. And then one is from U-Haul. They donate it to us, to the cause, and we go around and we fill these trucks with bottles and cans and bring it back. And the whole since we've been doing it so long, so many people are involved. It's really amazing. You'd love it. You
17
should come down to the tent.
17 years is a lot.
It's a long time. Yeah. What were you in?
That's
like
awesome.
second grade or something? 17 years ago. God, we're old, Jeff.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
But you still look the same after 10 years, so.
Oh, okay. Are your eyes
Wow.
okay? You're so nice.
Oh boy.
It's a different color now.
Shut up.
It was a
This
different
is less
color
than it
last
was.
Friday.
It's a different color than it was Friday. You youngster over there. Lou's almost half my age. Almost. Yeah, she's young. She's
Yeah.
12.
Do I look it?
That's
So,
crazy.
what's the best part of working together?
I'll let you two handle that one.
Let's see.
No, I think the best part is that people like you that listen to us.
Can you
and-
tell him? Can you tell him a fan? Because I know from like.
I can tell you're a fan.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
But to me, people, I mean, it happens a lot more than I ever thought it would.
Yeah.
You just run into people someplace and they say, "Hey, I love your show." You know, it just makes us feel like we're doing something and connecting with people and being entertaining, and it's just to know that we said something that maybe just somebody having a bad day, and I know this is kind of corny, but
No,
it's true.
it's very
Maybe
true.
somebody's having a bad day and they hear us and they get a smile out of something we do. Our job is done. And that's what's the best part about knowing that people are out there listening and enjoying what we do.
Yeah, it's funny to have confirmation of that because like we're just having fun in the studio.
Right, yeah.
And then if we like run into somebody out around town that's like, this made my day, like this is my favorite segment, whatever, I'm like, oh, you're actually listening. There's real people listening. I was just laughing to myself on the show that morning, but great. So cool.
I just do it for the free coffee, but that was really nice,
You
you
get
guys.
free coffee and donuts.
I mean, there are a lot of different jobs we could do, but we basically get to go in and just be ourselves.
Yeah.
You know,
And trust me, nobody would hire this
Right.
as a normal job. So I am so grateful.
Oh my God, I tried so many jobs before this, and everybody was like,
too.
could you tone it down? Yeah. You're slipping into too many accents. People don't know what to do with your energy.
I still tell her that.
This is rough.
You know what's funny is I get that too. Like if I go to Walmart or something, because my show is also on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, like it's local in Biddeford, so not everybody lives in Biddeford, but it's like I have a bunch of shows on YouTube, so
Oh, sure.
people are like, "Oh my God, that's awesome!" Actually, like I don't know, my grandma went to her doctor's appointment, and one of the nurses watching, like she started talking about what I'm into, and she's like, "I didn't know that. That's awesome, Ashley." I'm like, "Oh my God!" Like people actually listen to me. Like
That's
so cool.
Isn't
Do
that
you
the
like
best?
that? Yeah.
yeah, it's like cool, but I'm like, I didn't really know I was that entertaining.
You are. Well, and you're cool guests.
Thank you.
Leave it to Lori to bring it back to her.
I know
You're cool, but you really pick the people to interview well, so.
It's a talent.
It's true.
it is a talent. I had Spose on a couple months ago, and I actually had to keep that on the down low because, Spose is a main rapper, and he's pretty big. He's pretty big now, so I'm like, this secret's out of the bag, so that was kind of cool.
He's super
great.
nice,
He's
isn't
awesome.
he?
Yeah.
He's awesome. Get it?
Was that his song?
I didn't even do that on purpose.
That's why we love you, Jeff. Your accidental humor.
Thank you very much.
So what is the hardest part of doing the Q Morning Show?
There's probably two things. One is getting up, like I said before. The other is, okay, we finished a show. We did that. What are we going to do tomorrow that's going to
Yeah.
be entertaining? There's a lot of planning that we do into each show that and a lot of people think we go in, we do the show, we're done. But there's a lot of time we
Yeah,
spend.
because I actually seen Lori at the computer desk
Yep.
and like looking up stuff. And
In fact, we were even chatting on the way ride down here because we all came together because I didn't want to drive.
Yeah.
And,
And I'm an
Hey, you
excellent
didn't,
Uber.
you didn't know your way. You didn't know your way to Biddeford.
That's what it- we were talking about some things we're going to do on the show tomorrow on the ride down. So we're always planning for what's next.
That's
That takes a lot of time and effort.
I don't know, Lori. You have to get your nails done because
I know. I gotta make an appointment.
That would be the
I am being
weirdest thing I've
nail
ever
shamed
seen.
by you big time, and I don't know.
It's not about your nails. We're just making fun of the fact you didn't know that fake nails existed.
I
no,
did.
I'm sorry. I had to bring that up. That was
I didn't know.
Like,
that
I've never
fake-
gotten them either, but I know they're a thing.
Well, I knew they
I've
were
never
a
gotten them
thing,
either, and I know
too.
they're a thing.
But I.
Okay. Have you heard the word tattoo? Do you know what a tattoo is?
Okay, listen, tattoo mama
Let
over
us
there.
show you some. They exist.
I see.
They're
what's
around
that?
you.
See,
Nice job.
what's that one up?
For my dog,
Oh, what's your dog?
Romo.
Romo.
Is that who you were cuddling with this morning?
Yes, he's my baby. I was gonna bring him, but
Aw.
I figured he'd steal the show if I brought him. So
That is probably a very good point. What kind of dog?
a pug,
Oh.
a black
color?
one,
Black pugs.
Yeah.
How old?
like 8. He's old.
Oh, does he?
He'll live forever.
Yeah.
Are his records up to date?
I know. Oh my God.
Yeah, Jeff's not the biggest dog.
He snores like a human. I swear to God, he snores like a human.
All right, I got to show you a picture of my dog.
Oh, here we go.
Get your. Do you have a picture of?
I left my phone offset. 'cause
Oh,
I'm a
that's right,
professional.
because that's just rude to bring a phone on. But
I got my phone over there.
you're gonna love this, and honestly,
You can never find it.
I'm gonna. I
Boy, this
can't
is
see
great
my
content, huh?
phone.
Do you need
Yeah.
some glasses?
I do actually. Oh, Well, I'll show you later.
Jimmy
How's
Fallon
that?
would have kicked you off a set by now.
That's because he's not awesome, Ashley. Thank you very much.
Notoriously impatient, that
I
Jimmy.
know what I need to do. Okay, dog.
Are we really just sitting here waiting for her to find a picture
Dog,
of a
it's kind of
dog?
like
Here, I got it,
There
I
you
got
go.
it, I got it.
God.
It's fluffy. It's cute.
Surprise, it's a dog.
Okay, show her.
Oh, this is the best picture of Casco, though. Look, her little arms resting on the couch. She's so cute.
Is that not the best?
That's so cute.
Is that not the best?
And Jeff looks at that and feels nothing. Because he's dead
Who's
inside.
your good dog? Who's your good dog? Yeah, you gotta hold it
yeah,
up to
this
the
one.
camera.
Which one? Wait. All right. Who's your good dog?
He's a good girl.
Good dog.
Guys, go to
Come on, I want oohs and ahs in this studio. Is that good together?
I'm sure there's an app for that.
Dogs are amazing.
There is.
I'm sure. Right?
What?
This is not
A
perfect.
barking? Like you talk into your phone and it goes like.
Oh, an app? Oh,
Yeah,
I
I'm
bet
sure.
there is.
I'm
I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
if I'd gone into computer science, I could have made that.
Yeah.
Oh, you would have been a billionaire.
But no, you're a hundredaire and then
And
the
you hate
radio.
dogs.
Yeah, our dog's the best.
Yes, they are. But he snores like a human. I'm like trying to
sleep with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like
Casco's
trying to sleep and he's like snoring like a human. I'm like, okay, he's alive over there. No, you're alive.
You know he's still alive.
So I also, we got a new kitty in the house for Christmas. And
Oh, is that? How did they wrap the kitty up? Did they wrap it up in tissue?
Weeks before Christmas.
I had to keep it hidden because it was for our 13-year-old.
Okay, but how
And
do you keep a kitten hidden? Like
you
that's-
keep her in the bathroom. And
Wait, what if people have to go to the bathroom?
you pee with the cat, who, by the way, was a kitten, so very much climbing everything.
Yeah.
I
was locked in a room.
Yeah, really.
It's a generous bathroom.
It's a tiny kitten. She doesn't need much space.
Yeah, we had toys and food and a litter box. We had it all. It was like a hotel kitty it was 2 weeks. But the cat, I'd be sitting there putting in my contacts and I'd feel, "Rah!" and she would like climb me as a human being. And there's only one way you stick, and it's with their tiny little needle claws. And I'd be like, "Gah! Gah!" Yeah, she's sweet, but at night she'll come to me, and I'll be sitting there, like setting my alarm on my phone, and she'll come and lay on my neck.
Yeah.
Aw,
She does. She sleeps.
that's cute.
That's so cute.
It's
you
really-
should take a selfie with that. Like,
Yeah. How have you not taken a picture of that yet?
yeah.
Well, it's
Like,
at
what's
night,
up?
and I really look terrible.
What's up with you? Like, have you heard of a filter? Like, you can.
Never heard of
A lot to filter.
Oh,
I'll take the picture and I'll give it to the youngster, and she can
do.
do stuff with it. Okay.
Like put it on Snapchat or like
There you go.
I don't even. I
doesn't
have it
even
on my
have
phone. I have
Snapchat
no
or
idea
Instagram.
how it works.
you don't know what Snapchat is.
I know. Okay, listen. I know what fake nails are, and I know what Snapchat is. I've never used either.
You know what a tattoo is, right?
I like her so much.
I used to like her so much.
I just like picking on you.
I know.
Formerly awesome, Ashley.
It's fun, isn't it? It's our show.
The show's not called Awesome Ashley. It's called Pick on Lori.
Pick on Lori.
Rebranding.
With Awesome Ashley. Rebranding. I see it now. What were we talking about? Oh, Snapchat. Yeah, I don't know how to use it.
Do you know how to use Instagram?
Yeah, not really.
I have an account, but I've never put anything on it.
Sometimes when we record stuff for the show, it'll be like directly into a story, so you don't have to hold down the button.
Yeah.
Or on your normal phone, if you're just taking a normal video, you just tap the video button, you
Yeah.
know, and then tap it again to end it.
Yeah.
So whenever I hand Lori my phone to take a video, she's like, "Is this on the Instagram? Do I hold it? Are there buttons that I need to hold down, or do I just tap?" I'm like, "It's just a normal
I'll take care of
video."
that for you.
Where are my glasses?
Hand it to Jeff.
I'm gonna gum my lunch when I leave here.
And then I saw the video where you had it on your head and she had to put a basketball.
Oh.
How did that come about? Like,
We come
Why'd
up
you
with
guys do that video? Like,
why? Yeah, no, that's a great question.
Great
actually.
question, awesome. It was for the 60-second basketball party.
Yeah, it was promotion, and we sort of thought it'd be funny, and I really wanted to see if I could. I really wanted to see if I could get that basketball
Did you
into
like
her
that?
little head hoop.
Yeah, a lot of our videos end up just me being abused, but you know, it makes the people laugh. I'll be your clown if need be.
Hey, it made my day.
There you go.
More videos with Lou doing stupid stuff coming up just for you, all right?
Coming at you. Oh boy.
What are you
What
going
have I
to do
signed
next?
up
Notice we didn't bother Jeff with that, because he would have taken it and hit me with it.
Jeff, what do you do? Just sit back and like let him do
Whatever. I'll talk to you guys later.
But anyway, thank you guys for coming on the show.
Oh, is it over?
I really appreciate. Well, it doesn't have to be over.
An extended version of the Awesome Ashley Show.
Not for one full hour. My cheeks are getting tired.
You truly are awesome. Thank you for inviting us.
Yeah, this is
You're
the
welcome.
best.
Don't wait 10 more years.
Yeah, we'll see you again in 10 years.
I mean, I will be on Social Security, okay? That is not, no one wants to see that. How about at least 5?
Comes
Okay,
in with a
5
walker.
years. That works.
Yeah, every 10 years is how you're supposed to get your colonoscopy, not be on the Awesome Ashley Show, all right?
Well, at least I gave you guys a topic to talk about tomorrow.
Oh, yes, you
Big
did.
deals.
Several.
Yep.
Yes, we have a show for a week, thanks
Yeah.
to you.
And at least you know I'm a Q listener. 'Cause
Yes.
I brought up old
Oh, yeah,
stuff.
you made that very clear.
I brought up stuff that you guys don't even remember.
Was I there
I don't
for
remember
that?
what happened 2 days ago, Ashley, so you can
That's
say
true.
anything and I'll, yeah, okay.
Well, thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it. Thank you for driving all the way down here to Biddeford.
Only Lori did that.
I'm an excellent Uber
Are you
driver.
an Uber driver now?
Yeah, I am for these two.
We're only customers. We're the only one that will get in the car
We
with
gave
them.
her no money.
True. The price is right.
Do they pay you?
Oh, they don't pay me anything. Are you
not.
kidding me? They just abused me
In
the entire way
smiles.
down here.
Just like we did on the
And
show.
ideas.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's exactly the same.
Well, it was nice to have you
So
guys.
sad. It's great to see you again.
Great to see you. Thank you all for listening to the Awesome Ashley Show. I hope you enjoyed Dory, Jeff, and Lou in person. So you guys actually get to see their faces instead of listening to them on the radio.
We apologize.
Not instead of, and.
And that's a good word. All right, thank you. Bye.
Everyone, who will she interview on her show today? The